Okay, so this is a really exciting time of year because the acorns are dropping from the oak trees and the weather is just beautiful and crisp. And so I am going to show you guys how to find acorns, gather them, forage them, collect them, and then process them into a flour that you can use in baked goods and anything like that. So let's get started. So there are a bunch of white oak trees up here in this canopy that are dropping these very big, plump, and juicy acorns. So there's a lot of different kinds of oak trees that drop acorns. Just make sure that you identify them properly before you collect them. So I'm going to go ahead and collect all these big white oak acorns here and just put them into my box as I go. Okay, it got dark, so it is the next day, and we're gonna go ahead and start to process these acorns. So here I have a bucket of water, and I have all my acorns that I got. Yes. If any acorn floats, we're gonna go ahead and say that it is bad, and we're not going to use it because the meat has probably been eaten or is starting to rot out. This is not a foolproof method of determining whether acorns are bad or not. It's just an easy way to get the bulk of it distinguished from another so that we don't end up spending hours cracking bad nuts. So I'm really surprised to say that with this batch there are no floating acorns. If they were floating to the top, that just means I wouldn't use them. Next part is time consuming but definitely fun. We're gonna go ahead and crack open the nuts. You can use a hammer, you can use a rock on some pavement, but just go ahead and give it a good smash. Break apart the shell and then start harvesting the acorn meat inside of it. This is how much acorn meat I got out of just one nut, and quite honestly it's a lot. So you can imagine out of all of these nuts here we're gonna get quite a lot of meat. Alright, here I have a bowl of processed acorns. They are brown because the sun causes them to oxidize. So after that, we place our blended acorn nuts with some water in a jar, and we're going to pour off the water 2 times a day for a few days to leach out all the tannins and bitterness. So once that's done and the acorns are no longer full of tannins, you'll taste it and you'll be able to tell. You can either dehydrate it in a low setting in the oven or in a dehydrator and blend it until a finer flour. You can also dry these in the sun or the dehydrator and store them for up to a few years if you don't want to complete the process of leaching and blending and shelling them right away. So that is the process. I know that it is a really long one and it can be time consuming, but you can get some friends or family to help you out in doing it. And it's just a cool way to use what we've been given to get protein and fat into your diet, and just another flour that you can use in pancakes and breads and other baked goods. Yeah, I hope you guys try that out this fall, at least for a few acorns to even just maybe toast and salt and taste.